Hello ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new raid video, and I have been waiting for this moment for a very long time. If we look into my daily rewards, I've been playing raid for 71 days, and today there is a very special event. This is the event any new account should probably summon on, because we have double the chance of legendaries both on Ancients, Voids and Sacred. So basically the best time to pull. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull 100 Ancient Shards and 20 Void Shards. And just to keep you in the loop with the fusion, I already have 11 rare champions completed. I just need one more. I will be getting that from the champion chase that we're gonna do as we summon. And I also already have a fully prepared epic. So my Fabian is coming home maybe even today. But firstly, if this is your first time catching a raid video, I partnered up with Raid in order to bring you a very good beginner promo link to get you started in your raid journey. At level 1 you'll be receiving Zargala, a phenomenal epic champion. And then as soon as you reach level 15, you'll be receiving Ugo, a great support champion. And during very limited time, only through the March, you can also still get your hands on Alice the Wanderer. She is a phenomenal nuker, and the way you get all of that is by either clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen right now. And to top it all off, Raid is currently celebrating their 6th year anniversary, so you can also use the promo code Supreme6, get yourself a legendary Void champion Supreme Galek, and he's gonna be absolutely phenomenal for any beginner accounts. If you happen to be catching this video after the promo code expires, there's still an amazing promo code going on that is Monkey King, that you can also use in order to get yourself a Sun Wukong. That being said though, let's jump right into the summons. I'm very excited. Let's see if we get something cool for the account. Okay, the Champion Chase tournament is live. We only need 3,500 points. And I know that there is probably Fabian Soul coming to the game at some point after, but my account is so young, and just to give you a little bit of an example of what my champions look like, I believe this is the best time for me to just go a little bit crazy and summon everything I have. And this, for an account like mine, takes a very long time to get. So I think we're gonna leave the Void Shards till the end. They're a little bit more exciting. But just to tell you what I want from Voids, I want a Cold Heart and then any Void Legendary. And from Ancients, I just want to see gold. I want to see some cool legendaries. I am going to have Hell Hades open on the side, and whenever I pull an epic champion, I'm probably going to go over it and see if it's good or not. First 10 pull is happening. We start off with 2 epics, another Duke. Hold up. Okay, our first 10 pull is another Duke. We already have one of this guy. This guy is really good, by the way, so I did plan on building him up in the future. I will be keeping an eye if I see a Coffin Smasher from the rares, which I didn't. And Cage Breaker, let's take a look. Decrease defense on the A1, can put up a sleep on the A2, and destroying max HP on an AoE on the A3. I'm not sure he's insanely good, but because of the AoE, maybe I'll be using him in Faction Wars. And I just want to see how many points do we get for a 10 pull in the tournament. We get 500, so looks like with about mediocre luck, you probably need 50 or 60 pulls in order to get yourself a rare, so definitely possible. But let's do it a little bit quicker here. Let's open 10 more Ancient Shards. Any epics, please? Okay, epic at the very end, we get Sinesha. Let's take a look how good she is. He has really decent ratings at both Doom Tower, Spider, and Ice Golem. Let's take a look why that is the case. We have attacking all enemies, and she places an extra hit on those enemies if they are less than 50% HP after the first hit. That seems interesting. She can attack one enemy and put the target skill on cooldown, and then she also heals the ally with the lowest HP, and then equalizes the HP of all allies. That's the first time I see a skill like that. The HP levels of all allies will be brought up to the level of the ally with the highest HP, then heals the target ally by 10% of their max HP. That seems really good, actually. This is the first time I see a skill like that, so I can see how she can maybe be pretty decent. Let's keep on going. We start off with Lockwayne. That's a brand new one. Another Kale. Hold up. I have done a lot of research on Raid, right? And I have heard things about Skull Crusher, and I think this guy is really good for Clan Boss. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. I am so correct. 5-star for the Clan Boss. He brings in the unkillable... Okay, let me just read this in. Attack one enemy, 50% chance of a heal reduction debuff on the target's defense lower than these champions. He places a 25% ally protection buff on all allies, counter attack buff on all allies, and unkillable buff on this champion for one turn. We're gonna have to build this guy up. This guy in combination with Yareg could give me non-stop ally protection with counter attack. Ooh, this is gonna be crazy good. Because he brings the counter attack to the entire team. Okay, we're definitely building him up. He might be my next priority champion to build. This is gonna be really good. Definitely is gonna secure my 2-key Nightmare. Maybe even, you know, Ultra Nightmare potential. I don't know. And let's take a look at Lockwayne as well. I mean, we pulled 2 epics, right? So let's see how good is this guy. But I know for a fact Skull Crusher is absolutely amazing. Lockwayne seems very mediocre. He does have an attack all enemies, so I might use him in Faction Wars. And he does bring the speed in arena battles, aura in as well. But damn, this is a really exciting pull for me because Skull Crusher is one of the best champions I could possibly pull on an account like mine. So let's go ahead and... oh, that's already locked. That's fine. I did also pull Kale, which means if I go in the Dark Elves, I can put my Kales in the Faction Guardians. I get 10% bonus attack. That's probably noticeable. So that's pretty solid there. And there is no place to rest. We're gonna keep on pulling. But damn, that is absolutely crazy for our account. Okay, we got Surian with Seneschal. Both of these are new, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look if any of those are particularly great. Surian has a really good rating for Clan Boss again. I mean, we have Poison on the A1, Weaken on the A2, and Decreased Defense on the A3. I think my account already outgrew a champion like this. And Seneschal seems to be very mediocre. We got Leech on the A1, Continuous Heal Perfect Veil on the A2, Counter Attack Provoke on the A3. Probably not gonna build him up anytime soon. Quick glance on all of these champs. I don't know if they're good. By the way, if you see any champions that I have pulled that are great, make sure you let me know in the comments. Things like that, you know, I can sometimes even miss. Maybe some rares are really good and I don't pay attention to it. I don't catch it. So let's keep on going. We have more pulling to do. Another epic at the start. I am not even going to attempt to say this name. We got Gorgorap. I've seen this guy in Arena a lot. And Mordecai, I've heard about this guy before as well. So there's 2 champs that I've heard about and seen in my arena battles. But let's see how good these guys are. Firgan Isabel is very basic. I mean, she places bombs and a little bit of weaken. And she does have revive on death on this champion. Then Gorgorab. I've definitely seen this guy before. Yeah, he seems very decent in arena. Increases ally speed in arena by 23%. We have small chance of removing a buff. Filling the turn meter and placing attack increase buff. I think I see that's why he's so good. Big increase attack with filling the meter, so he's like a better apothecary. And then he also has a revive, so he might end up somehow showing in my arena team, potentially. We will see, but that is a good pull right there. Ooh, and this Mordecai guy has insane ratings for Spider, Ice Golem, Hydra, Doom Tower, a bunch of content. Why? There it is! We got an HP burner. Oh my god, I've been waiting for an HP burner. I can't go past the Frozen Dragon stages because I do not have HP burners. And he has a very large percent chance of decreasing the target turn meter, another chance of decreasing target turn meter on the A2, and then another HP burn on the A3, and 50% increase attack on all allies. I'm building this guy up as well, most likely. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of grinding to do on the account to build some of these champions up, but I'm gonna need to come up with a good idea of my priority. Because I'm pulling so many good champs that I don't know what takes priority, so let me know in the comments which champs you would think I should focus on building first, but that's also one of the guys I wanna build, so let's keep on going. I would love to see some gold. But to be honest, I've gotten so many good epics that I have a lot of work to do on the account. There's our first rare tax as well, so nothing from this one. And we keep on pushing here, let's see. I would love to finish this off with an absolutely amazing legendary. We got another Kale. Nothing other particularly interesting here. Did I just get a back-to-back rare taxes? I think I did. Okay, there it is. We get the Grizzled Jarl. Let's take a look at how good this guy is. Another great champion for clan boss apparently. Also decent in Spider. 4-star on just about any dungeon. Why is that? Let's see. 35 chance of a heal reduction. Increased defense and block debuffs on all allies. And then we have a decrease attack debuff on all enemies. Okay, I already have a better decrease attacker. Increased defense, I mean, yeah, I can see how this can be good for clan boss, yeah? Big increased defense, big decrease attack. But I don't think I will personally be building this guy anytime soon. I think we have no space. Let's go ahead and create a little bit of space. Quickly check the tournament situations as well. Oh, we're almost at our rare champion here. Very cool. And with that, we're gonna basically have the fusion completed. I'm just throwing everything in the reserve vault. And I'll be organizing this a little bit later. I'm gonna throw all of this out as... Oh, this guy's also fusion. Look, this is always exciting when you know that you get basically an epic that can be fused further. So that's really good. These two I'm gonna leave because I know for a fact I'm building them up at some point. And all of this we're gonna just throw away for now. And most of these are gonna just be used for chicken. Unless they're like a fusion hero, then I'm probably keeping them. And we still have decent bit of space in the reserve vault. Should be able to summon everything, so 20 more, so 2 more clicks. We're basically at the very end of the video here. Can I pull gold, man? It would be really, really nice. Let's take a look. We're for sure going all out. Every single gem will be depleted after today's video. Rock Breaker into Sachi. Into... Elfrig. Let's take a look again. Rockbreaker seems extremely mediocre. He has a provoke and that's about it. That seems very underwhelming. Sachi seems decent in a clan boss. We have decreased accuracy on the A1, decreased crit rate and leech debuff on the A2, and we have increased attack on the A3. Not something that I currently need, but I can see how this can be used for maybe somebody else. And lastly we got Elfrig, again another decent champion for clan boss. There we go, we have a decreased attack on the A1. Back in the day, I would be very happy for that. Chance of stealing 1 buff from enemy, but also placing continuous heal. And then we also have increased attack. So decrease attack and increase attack. This would be a phenomenal for my clan boss if I pulled this 1 week ago. But now I have better options. So I'm probably not going to build this guy anytime soon. And the last 10 pull for the basic blue shards. Do we get a legendary here? Come on. 100 pulls. If it's 1% chance, I should get a legendary, right? That's how it works. We got another Frozen Banshee. One of my hard carries in my clan boss teams. And it is a rare tax, unfortunately. Now, I am gonna do 3 more. Because I'm going all the way down to 0. This one is a rare and it's a Conqueror. We're not gonna look into it. This one is an epic. There it is. We get Fenshi. I've seen this guy. I think I even have this guy. He's very good at Fire Knight, Dragon, and Ice Golem. He brings the decreased speed on the A1. Chance to decrease, you know, target turn meter. And then we also have poison on the A3. I think I outgrew this champion a little bit. I don't think I'll be building him up, especially with all the other options that we have. We did not pull a legendary. That is unlucky. We've definitely built a decent bit of mercy. And now it is time to dive into the void shards, ladies and gentlemen. I do not have any void legendaries. This could absolutely change our accounts. If we pull a Cold Heart, that would absolutely change our account. Cold Heart is a rare champion. So if we pull her, we are happy. So let's take a look. 20 void shards. Long time in the savings. Do we see a Cold Heart? Why is it opening so slowly? I already have a 3 shield knot, for example. Oboro, we did not get a legendary. Let's take a look. Warcaster, please be good. Another champion that's very good in clan boss. Let's take a look as to why that is the case. He can steal 2 debuffs on the A1. Has block debuffs on the A2 with AoE. Instantly I can think Faction Wars availability. And block damage buff on all allies. I'm not gonna build this guy for my clan boss team, I do not think. Ooh, that's a little bit underwhelming. Let's see, what about Oboro? Is Oboro any good? Looks to be decent in Hydra. Let's take a look as to why that is the case. We have a decreased defense on the A1, but can attack all enemies if the target has some debuffs on it, so that can be decent. Attack one enemy 2 times, and the second hit has 75% chance of transferring all debuffs from this champion to the target. I can see how that can be really good, actually. And I can see why that would bring the Hydra availability in. And then we also have an increased critical rate and critical damage with a perfect veil on this champion on the A3. So definitely a champion I could build up in the future. I don't think I'll be rushing it. But let's go ahead and open 10 more. Come on. I would love to see gold, man. Nope. Nope. I have seen good things. Wait, this is the epic for the fusion, by the way. I think. There is absolutely no way I pulled the epic for the fusion. This would basically make it so I didn't even need to grind fusion that hard. I think. I'm gonna double check. Godseeker Aniri, though, I think she's really good. She is extremely good in a lot of content. Let's take a look as to why that is the case. We have a heal lowest HP ally on the A1, attacking all enemies and healing all allies, and then decreasing the duration of all buffs on the enemy, and increasing the duration of all buffs on allies. This is, I think this is really good if you end up building an unkillable comp, right? So this is definitely a champion. If I ever pulled Wixwell, I think he's called, I will be keeping that for sure. So this could be a great champion down the line. And am I wrong in thinking, hold on, I need to double check. I'm almost 100% sure this is the dude, I have 2 of them. What do I do with all my rares? Because I basically, I mean, I might just keep one of those, you know? I might just keep one of the epics. Maybe she's not even that bad. Because right now, I have enough. Like, I can fuse 3 of these. So I have 5 of them. I only need 4 for him. That is, like, mega unlucky, though. Because I really grinded out the fusion. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, last pull of the video. What do we get? We got another epic to finish it off. You know what? I can't complain too much with that. Let's see how good Seer is. Seer seems to be really good in Doom Tower, Fire Knight, Spider Dragon, and Ice Golem. Let's take a look as to why that is the case. We attack an enemy and have a 50% chance of an extra turn. That seems good. Increase critical rate and weaken on all enemies for 2 turns. Obviously, increase crit rate on all allies. I mean, weaken, AoE weaken, sure, I guess. This is probably the skill that makes her viable. Removes all buffs from all allies and enemies, then attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to the number of removed buffs. Has a 50% chance of placing sleep. The chance of placing sleep increases by 5% for each buff removed. Inflicts less damage to bosses. But damage is based on enemy max HP. Maybe that's why. Anyways, it seems like this guy's, this girl, I guess, is really good. I don't personally see from where. It has to be this ability being like crazy good because of enemy max HP. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Did not pull a gold, but pulled so many amazing champs that I can build up in the future of the account. I mean, we pulled another fusion champ. We pulled Godseeker Aniri. She's gonna be amazing. Skull Crusher might be an absolute carry for my clan boss team. Gorgorap could end up being built for my arena team. And this guy seems to be a fusion champion as well, Elfric. So another fusion champion. We obviously will build those up to level 50s. And that is about it. Do let me know in the comments which champs you would build up first. And let me know if your pull session went a little bit better than mine. I mean, I didn't pull gold, but I feel like I pulled good stuff, you know what I mean? My priority of what I'm building, Skull Crusher, is first. After that, I'm not sure. I think he's gonna pair extremely well with my Yareg as soon as I start putting him in my clan boss team. It's gonna be exciting future for our raid account. If you're interested in more raid videos, subscribe, leave a like to this video. Definitely go ahead and use the link in the description if this is your first time catching a raid video, or you maybe want to start your brand new raid account. You can scan the QR code that's on the screen right now and get yourself an amazing start to your raid journey. Get all the perks I talked about in the beginning of this video. Get yourself a Zargala at the very start of your raid journey, followed up with Ugo as soon as you reach level 15. And if you start playing raid in March, you can still get your hands on Alice the Wanderer. And during Raid's 6-year celebration, you can also use the promo code Supreme6, get yourself Supreme Galek, a legendary Void champion, super good for your account. If you happen to be catching this video after the promo code expires, there's still an amazing promo code going on that is Monkey King, that you can also use in order to get yourself a Sun Wukong. And as always, thank you so much for watching, be safe, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.